Feel the waves cut.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe down below. It would mean so much to me. Today's video is just going to be kind of like a talk through, get ready with me on this makeup look that I'm wearing right now. It's just kind of like a easy glam look, so it's not really an everyday look. I mean, I definitely love to wear makeup, so this could be like an everyday makeup look for me. But I didn't use any eyeshadow. I just used like highlight and bronzer for my like eye colors. So it's very easy and simple to create. I didn't use any like liquid eyeliner. I only used eyeliner to kind of cover the lash band. So this look is just super easy in my opinion, but it's also pretty glam. Like it's still kind of natural, but the lashes make it like dramatic. So if you just wore like just your regular eyelashes, then it wouldn't be as like glam. But this is more of just kind of like an easy kind of slay glam, if that makes any sense. So if you guys want to see how to recreate this look, then let's just jump right in. I'm going to start with my eyes. I did already do my eyebrows. I used the Anastasia Brow Wiz like always, and then I did use the clear brow gel. So I'm just going in with some Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm just going to put a little bit of this onto my eyelids to use as a base. If you have a eye primer that you guys like to use, then you can use that, but for me, concealer just works the best. I find my eyeshadow lasts just as long, and it really does cancel out a lot of those veins that I have. So this look that I'm doing is just going to be like a very kind of simple glam. So I am going to be using false lashes, but the reason why I like to do that is because my eyes are so small. Like that's like my one insecurity is how small my eyes are. So I like to use false lashes to just really open them up. This is not needed. You can just use regular mascara if you would like to, but this is the look I like to do when I want to feel glam, but not like a huge, like dramatic eyeshadow look. So this is very simple, and I'm actually not even using any eyeshadows. I'm using a highlight for my lid color, and then I'm using my bronzer for the crease shade. So what I'm going to do is take my bronzer that I'm going to use on my face today, which is the NYC Sunny Bronzer. You can find this on the Walmart website online, but they don't sell it in stores, so I don't know what the deal with that is. I'm using a Morphe M433 brush, and I'm just going to use this to put that color into my crease. This doesn't need to be perfect at all. I like to just kind of messily buff this into my crease because I don't really necessarily want like an eyeshadow look, but I do want some like eye contouring to my eye. So that is why I'm using bronzer. I just literally am just throwing this into the crease, and then I'm going to take my highlight, which is the Loreal Gilded Honey. I love this highlighter, and I'm just going to take my finger, no brush needed, and apply this on to my eyelid. It's that simple. I just love like the golden glow that it gives your eye. And then I'll go back in with that brush that we were using before and just really blend this out. I'm not even going to do any eyeliner today, so I'm just going in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara, and I'm going to just apply a couple coats of this, and then we're going to be applying some Wispies by Ardell. Now I'm just going to apply these lashes. These are the Ardell Wispies. Love, love, love these lashes. So I'm just going to apply these and I'll be right back. Alright, so now the lashes are on. I just want to cover the lash band just a little bit. So I'm just doing a really thin line just to cover any of the lash glue. So now I'm going to move on to the face, and then we will finish up the lower lash line. So I'm going in with my Too Faced Primed and Poreless Primer. Absolutely love this primer. It's amazing. I don't know what it is about it, but I love it. So I like to just like put it in between my fingers, and I only apply this really like on my nose and right here where my pores are, and a little bit on my chin. And then I'll put some on my forehead. So I don't get oily, but I feel like my makeup tends to slip and slide around my nose area. So that is why I like to put this primer here, and then I kind of just bring it out a little bit. Alright, so now for my foundation, I've been obsessed with this. This is the Milani Conceal Perfect foundation. I like to mix these two shades, light beige and creamy vanilla. So I just put them on the back of my hand, one pump each, and one pump is kind of a lot, so I always have leftover. But what I like to do is just mix those two together, and then I like to just put it on my face, obviously. This foundation is honestly one of my all-time favorite foundations, and it is from the drugstore, which is amazing. And I find that this foundation lasts so long on my skin. It's amazing. I'm just gonna blend this out with a Morphe brush. This is the E31. And this foundation blends out amazing as well. You don't have to do a lot of work. It just blends right in. I don't know if this foundation is considered waterproof because it doesn't say, I don't think, but I feel like it is because my face, I was at work the other day and it was actually really funny. I was shampooing a client, and when I went to reach over to get the conditioner, I like hit the pump and the conditioner literally flew onto my face. And it was conditioner all over my face, and I had this foundation on, and all I did was like wipe the conditioner and my makeup didn't move. Like it literally didn't budge. And I had conditioner, which conditioner is very not oily, but you guys know what I mean. It's very smooth. So I thought it was gonna take my foundation right off of my face, but it didn't. And my makeup still looked really good. So I really don't know what they put in this foundation, but it does not budge. So now I'm gonna go in with my favorite concealer. Can you guys guess what it is? Because I feel like every YouTuber is using it. So this is the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm sure you guys have never heard of it. I'm going to apply this as my concealer and also to kind of highlight any areas that I want to highlight. Down the bridge of my nose, my forehead a little bit, and my chin. I like to, before I blend that out, I go in with a concealer, or not a concealer, this is actually a contour stick. This is by Wet n Wild. I really like this, and I'm just going to apply this into my contour, and I usually do like one line around my forehead. So I'm just gonna go in and blend this. I like to blend out the concealer first because we don't want to mix any contour onto like the highlighted areas. So I like to blend the highlight out, and then I will go in and blend the contour out. And doing the contour step is really just going to keep your powder contour intact all day, and that is why I like to use a cream contour before I use a powder, because I find it lasts longer throughout the day. Then I'll go in and blend it out. I use this sponge from Eco Tools, and I'm just going to blend that, I keep calling it concealer. I'm gonna blend my contour out with that. And this Wet n Wild contour stick is actually really, really nice. The color of it, as you can tell, it's just a really pretty color. You don't even have to use like a bronzer when you use this because it's just so pretty. I love, love, love this, and it's very easy to blend out. So I'm just kind of like dabbing it. You don't want to like pull it down because then you're going to defeat the purpose. So you just kind of want to dab it and blend it in place. And then I also like to bring this stick down my nose just to give it a little bit of a contour. Now that we have all our cream and like contour products blended out to go in and set those areas. So I'm going to take my RCMA No Color Powder. I do this all the time, and I'm just going to dump this into the cap, and I'm going to take my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge and dip that in, and then I'm just going to set my under eye and also bake, because we don't want this to move throughout the day. And I know baking seems like such an extra step, but it's worth it because your makeup is not going to move. Just pack on the powder anywhere that we highlighted, to also put it on the sides of my mouth, anywhere that I have like crease marks. And this is the finished look. Then before I wipe that away, I feel like such a weirdo right now, I'm going in with my Benefit Hoola, and I'm literally just putting this just on like the outer portion of my contour, just to set that cream contour. And I don't like to leave this on too long, so I'm going to wipe it off with my Sigma Tapered Highlight F35, and I just blend this away. Then just to set any of the places that I didn't set, I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Pressed Powder Photo Focus powder, and I'm using an e.l.f. brush, and I'm just going to put this on like this section of my face where we didn't put any of the powder. And then I do like to contour my nose a little bit to set that cream contour, so I'm going in with the Hoola again, and I'm just gonna slightly contour with this. So now just to warm up the skin, I'm going in with the NYC bronzer that we used for our lid, and this is a Wet n Wild brush, and I'm just going to warm up pretty much the outer portions of my cheeks, anywhere where we did that contour, and just kind of like bring some color back to the face. Alright, and then for blush, I'm really excited to use this. This just came in. This is from MAC. I just placed this order, and this is the blush in the color Peaches. I'm really excited to use this. I love peach blushes. Use a brush over here. Okay, so it just looks like this. It's such a pretty peachy shade. So I'm going to apply this to the apples of my cheeks. Such a pretty color. And then for highlight, I'm going to use that same highlight that we used for our lid, and that's the Loreal Gilded Honey. And I love to use this brush for a highlight. This is the Morphe M501 brush. It just is like the perfect shape for highlight. So I like to just put a little bit of that right here. And I've been trying not to bring my highlight too far down, because sometimes I find it can just look just not natural. I mean, obviously highlight doesn't really look natural to begin with, especially when you load it on like I do, but I've been just trying to hit just like the highest portion of my cheekbone, because I feel like when you bring it too far down, it can really accentuate if you have pores. So I just have been trying to stay a little bit further back here just for that purpose. And then I do like to hit the top of my brow, so like right there, because it kind of evens out the highlight and it doesn't just look like you have just one random highlight on your face. And then I do like to do it a little bit on the bridge of the nose. And then I'll just take my finger, because I have more control, and I'll just put that on the tip of my nose. The reason why I like this highlight so much is because it's not like powdery. Like, it's very glowing, but it's not like that powdery look. And it's just really golden, so I love it. And I'm going to put some on my Cupid's bow. And then I will go in and spray my face with this. This is the SMASHBOX Photo Finish Primer Water. I use this all the time, so I'm just going to spray my face with this. Did I say spray? Because I meant drench. This is a trick if you want your highlight even more intense, which I don't really need it, but I'll just show you guys anyway. Once you spray your face and then go in with your highlight again, it just gets like look how dramatic that is. That's a little crazy. That's a little trick. If you have a highlight that's like not as intense as you want, spray your face, and when you apply it, it'll give you that like metallic beaming highlight. So now I'm just gonna quickly finish my eyes and then do my lips. So for my eyes, I'm just gonna take that same bronzer that I used before, and I'll zoom you guys in. And I'm just gonna take that same bronzer and I'm just gonna run it underneath my lash line. And then I'm going to line my lower lashes with a nude eyeliner. I don't always do this because I feel like it looks weird on me, but I just figured for this look, I kind of want my eyes to be more open. So this is the NYX Wonder Pencil, so you can use this for really like anything. It's an eye brightener. You can use it as a reverse lip liner. You can use it as a concealer, it says. Sometimes I'll clean up like right underneath my brow. Kind of like that, just to kind of clean everything up. I'm gonna go in and use it as my lower waterline. Kind of like opens your eyes up a little bit. And then I'm going in with my favorite mascara for the lower lash line, and that is the Wet n Wild Skinny Mascara. It looks like this, and it just works really, really good for getting like right into those lashes. And then, let's see, for the lips, I am going, where are you? For the lips, I'm going to do something a little more like nude and natural, and I'm not using a liquid lips, which is kind of surprising for me. But this is the NYX lip liner in natural, and I've used quite a bit of it. So I'm going to use this to line my lip. Then I'm going in with my new lipstick by MAC, and this is in the color Blankety, and it's just such a pretty color, so I'm going to use that to top my lips. Paint the skies, all because of you. Oh, don't even tell me that this is already breaking. And just to top that again, I'm using my BUXOM lip gloss in White Russian, just to top that off. And this completes the makeup look. I'm just going to go dry my hair really quick, and I will be right back.